Hello students, welcome to Science lesson number 10, Day and Night and Seasons. Students, I hope you have completed your lesson number 8 and 9. These 8 and 9 lessons are of second term and I have already sent the video also on YouTube and I have sent the notes on our WhatsApp group. So I hope you have completed lesson number 8 and 9. Now we begin with the 10th lesson, that is very easy lesson children, day and night and seasons. See friends, you see every day the day and also the night. When we say it is day, when we see that there is sun rising in the sky and it becomes very clear and bright and lightened up. So we see that is called as what? Day. Whereas after the sunset in the evening, we see the sky appearing to be dark and black, and that we call it as what? Night time. So every day we see the sun rising and setting, and this day and night is a everyday phenomena, or it is a cycle that after the day night and after night again day. So this is what we observe every day, students. So I hope you have opened your textbook also, and our lesson is on page 80. I will read the lesson now. Friends, every day we see the sun rising and setting, but time of rising and setting of sun is not the same every day, students. Yeah, keep this in mind. You see nowadays in your smartphones, you see the weather report, and in that you can find out the rising time of the sun and setting time of the sun. No day or no 2 days the time will be the same. Every day the rising of the sun, whereas the setting of the sun, the time will be little difference, at least in minutes or seconds or minutes time. The sunrise will be sometimes 6 o'clock, sometimes it will be 6:30, like that. So the rising of the sun and the setting of the sun timing will be different every day. So you have to observe this timing, and you observe it and keep it a note in your workbook. In workbook only, not in the textbook. Same, because in workbook and textbook the observations and the what we say the details are always there. So whenever you want to write anything, you write in your workbook, not in your textbook. So I'll just start the reading. Every day we see the sun rising and setting, but time of rising and setting of sun is not same every day. We have prepared various notes in my observation. 1 in June, my observation 2 in September, and my observation 3 in December. On the basis of these details, we have also prepared note on clothing, vegetables and food recipes. So based on this observation, fill up the details. So there are many observations already we have done in the previous lessons. Now this one more observation is there, what you have to observe here and what you have to note down. Note the time of rising and the setting of the sun, children, and you have to write down the date. So your observation means what time the sun rises and what time the sun set, children, that you have to note down in this first details. So detail number 1, note the time of rising and the setting of the sun. Suppose you are writing the setting of the sun and rising of the sun on which whatever date, different dates you enter. Now come on the next page, page 81, children. See here, this is the second column. Here also you have to write down the same. Note the time when the sun sets the latest. So here also you have to write down about the different month. Suppose one you are writing of the June month, then here you have to write down of the December month, children. So you will find out the difference of the rising and the setting. See, in summer season the sun rises also early and the sun sets also late. But here in winter season, now after that is the November, December, now what our December month is going on, the sun will rise very late and the sun will set early. Means the daytime, that is a bright time, that is a sunlight time, is very less during winters, and the dark part, that is a night time, is long. So the days are shorter and the nights are longer in the winter season, whereas exactly opposite in the summer season, the days are longer and the nights are shorter. So when the sun rises early and sets late, means it's a big gap of time and the day light is very big, and so the daytime we call it is a very big and the night is very short. Exactly opposite happens in the winter season. The sun rises late and the sun sets early, so that also the daylight will become less and that is the daytime will become short. So the days are shorter and the nights are longer during the winter. Now see here, fill the colors, that is the next column is given here. Time of sunrise in the morning, time of sunset in the evening. You just have to fill up with the color. It is an activity, children. So my observation on suppose any day, what time the sun rises and what time the sun sets, in that you have to circle or color. It will be the same. And the details too also. Time of sunset in the evening, night time you have to note down. Daytime, that is what we say, first day, second day and the third day. The night time you have to write down what time the sun sets and what time the sun rises, children. This you have to just color it on your own, nothing. So what difference can be seen between the details 1 and 2? So you have to just compare it when the sun rises in the morning and when the sun sets in the evening, and the next day when the sun rises again the next day, that time you have to note. So always there will be a little difference in the little timings. So that come on page now 82, children. Here you have to just fill up the columns only in this lesson. That much you understood, I see. That when we see the day, we call it as, when we see the sun, we call it as day, and when we see the moon, we call it as what? Night. So again, I will read it. Friends, like sun, we cannot see moon every night. Moon is sometimes small or big or invisible. Previously, on the basis of my observation, 1, 2 and 3, the time of moonrise and night was noted. So here how we have noted the sunrise and sunset, in the same way the moonrise and the different size of the moon we see every day. We have to prepare a note here, children. That is on page 82, children. So table 1, you have to write down. What you will write down? The timings. What time we see the in the June month, what time we see the moon rising and the moon setting. Then you have to compare the difference. That is, you have to compare the difference of 1 and 2, children. So here, suppose I am entering in the table 1, that is June, suppose. Then you have to write down the moonrise, and the difference of table 1 and 2 will be noted here, children. That is when the moon sets. That is the morning time. So, observe the difference of table 1 and table 2. The difference of time interval in the rising time of the moon in June and September is from 30 minutes to 6 hours. So, the difference is between 30 minutes to 6 hours. Observing the difference of table 2 and table 3, children. The difference of time interval in the rising time of the moon in September and December is from 1 hour to 8 hours. Observing the difference of table 3 and table 1, the difference of time interval in the rising time of the moon in December and June is from 2 hours to 6 hours. So the table 1, 2 and 3, we see that the time of the rising of the moon in the different months, that is June, September and December, are: in the month of June, moon rises between 9 in the night and 10 in the night. In the month of September, the moon rises between 8 to 9. And in the month of December, the moon rises approximately after the 12 in the midnight. And also, children, the moon shape also differs between the, what we say, every day. Sometimes the moon appears to be small, and you know that from the Purnima, that is a full moon day, after that the moon starts becoming smaller and smaller till Amavasya. The moon is totally not seen. So that is the new moon night. Amavasya means what? New moon night. After that again moon will start growing up to the Purnima. So that you will learn in detail when you go in the 6th standard in social studies. That time you will study about the different phases of the moon. That is the moon becoming smaller, moon becoming bigger. The different shapes of the moon is called what? Phases of the moon, children. And when the moon starts becoming bigger and bigger, it is called the waxing of the moon. And when the moon becomes smaller in size after the full moon day, yes, that is the after the Purnima, full moon day means what? Purnima. After that the moon becomes shorter and that is what children called as what? Waning of the moon. So waxing and waning of the moon and the different phases of the moon, why the moon appears to become small and big, that we'll study in detail in the 6th standard. Now, here in this, the different questions are asked children. When the days are long, what type of clothes do we wear? Why? So when the days are long means what? Summer season. What type of clothes we wear? We wear what? Cotton clothes. That is loose cotton clothes or t-shirts loose, so that we feel comfortable because the day is long. So the sunlight will be for the longer period and so it is very hot. So what type of clothes we don't wear when the days are long? Suppose why don't we wear what we say tight or sweater type clothes in the summer season? We do not wear thick or warm clothes. That is what we wear during the winter season. We don't wear it when the days are very long because the sunlight will be for a longer period and so it will be very hot. So we don't wear the thick and warm clothes. The reason is that days are long in summer and it is very hot. So because the days are very hot, we don't want to wear thick and warm clothes. And when the days are short means what? Tell me. Winter season. Days are short, nights are long means what? Winter season. So when the days are short, remember children, days short means sunlight will be for less period, and because of that there will be, the atmosphere will be cool. So we will wear what type of clothes? We will wear full clothes. Instead of thin clothes, what we will wear? We will wear thick and warm clothes, sweater, jacket, muffler, shirt, pant, and full sleeves, t-shirts and all we will wear during the short days. Now on the next page again questions are there. Page number 83 children. When the days are short, which clothes we should not wear? Suppose when the days are short again I am telling you. Days short means what? Sunlight will be there for a shorter period, means the day is cold here, and so which clothes we will not wear? We will not wear cotton clothes, instead we will wear warm clothes. What type of clothes do you wear in September? Why? In September the season is not very hot and not very cold. So what type of clothes do we wear during the September months? We wear mostly cotton clothes only, or we wear t-shirts or trousers and like that. And so also it is a not exactly rainy season but little bit rainy season, so we wear raincoats and other things to be to get protected in the rainy season. So which type of clothes can be worn in all seasons? So what type of clothes do we wear in all seasons? Jeans, pant, t-shirt, trousers and other kurtis and all we can wear in all the seasons children. In our India we can wear mostly all types of clothes in the different this seasons. And so here you have to also note down, see the again one more detail is coming. Names of vegetables in the tables here children. Names of vegetables common in all the three tables, and names of vegetables different from each other in different tables. So here after seeing observation 1, 2 and 3 children, where are this observation you saw? We saw the observation on page 80. We saw the observation on page 81 children. So here you have to write down the names of the vegetables. I will give you in the workbook. No need of writing anything in the textbook, but I will just read out. We can write down bottle gourd, sweet potato, etc. Then in the observation 2 we can write down bitter gourd, black eyed bean, then bottle gourd means dudhi, potato, brinjal, etc. And the observation 3 we can write down carrot, cabbage, cauliflower. That is now in winter season we get all these types of vegetables. Carrot, cabbage, you must have seen in the markets now. Peas and everything in plenty we get in this December month. Again, in all the three tables what we can see is potato we find in all the three tables, means what? All the three seasons. Potato is common, brinjal is common, and bottle gourd. Bottle gourd means dudhi. All these three vegetables we get in all the seasons. That is why it will come in all the three observation. And which tables are different from each other? Suppose if we get here a sweet potato here in the month of June, then in the month of September, that is observation 2, we will get what? Lady's finger more. And in the month of December we will get what? Carrot, cabbage, peas. Nowadays you see in the markets children. Now we don't go in the market now children because this epidemic is going on, but pandemic is going on. but you will observe that mummy will bring cauliflower, peas, carrot, radish, everything will find in the observation 3. Observation 3 means which month? December month. Observation 2 means which month? September month. And observation 1 means which month? June month. So in modern times, but nowadays we get peas and everything for entire, because nowadays we get frozen food, children. In all the seasons we get mostly all types of vegetables. I'll read it here. In modern times, due to usage of cold storage, scientific agriculture and improved seeds, most of the vegetables are available throughout the year. Due to this, it is not possible to differentiate vegetables on the basis of winter, summer and monsoon, because we get the vegetables in all the seasons. Mostly nowadays we get frozen things, we get frozen peas, all these things are available, so we cannot compare it like nowadays in modern days now, but in the olden days it was like that. Now on come on page 84, children. There are pictures here. Winter season, you have to describe about winter season. Then on down here you have to describe about what summer season. And in this page you have to, that is page 85, children, you have to discuss about the monsoon season. So these notes I will be giving you in the workbook, children. But today, due to different types of effects of pollution, environment is harmed. Because of this, apart from monsoon, rain falls in other seasons also. See, nowadays you see the news now, latest Kerala and Tamil Nadu, it is heavily raining now. Is it rainy season now? No, it is winter season now. But still there it is heavily raining because of the pollution and because of entire global warming. Nowadays there is no perfect season left out. Monsoon, it can be in any season, and summer is there for the entire years. We feel hot in afternoon, we feel hot only whether we are in any season. So but when we describe, I will give in detail in the workbook, children, about winter season, about summer season and about monsoon season. And see on page 85, some few important what we say points are given. 21st June, the day is the longest and the night is the shortest. Remember this, children. 21st June, that is our World Yoga Day, children. Our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has declared 21st June as World Yoga Day, and it is the longest day of the Earth Dead Day in the northern hemisphere. Then 22nd December has the year's shortest day and the longest night, children. So 22nd December will come now. Years, it is the shortest day and the longest night. And 20th March and 23rd September have equal days and equal nights. There is a 20 March and 23 September. It is called as what? Equinoxes. It is called as what? Equinoxes. Equal day and equal night. You will study this about these three things in detail in 6th standard social studies for sure. So 21st June, 22nd December. 21st June is called as what? Summer solstice. 22nd December is called winter solstice. 20th March and 23rd September, equal day and equal night, it is called as what? Equinoxes. So incidence of disease increase in a particular time phase, you have to discuss. Make a list of games played in different season. You must be nowadays observing people playing badminton in winter season, cycling in winter season. All this is played in what? Winter season. Then in a rainy season especially, children play football and all. And in summer season we try to play more indoor games. So for the reasons day and night being long or short, so here you have to discuss why the days are not longer in some season and why the days are shorter in some seasons. Because of the inclination of the earth is rotating around itself. Sorry for the disturbance, children. So here the reason behind the day and night shorter and longer is that the inclination of the earth towards the sun, as the earth rotates itself, keeping its axis tilted, little children. This all detail you will study in the 6th standard, but just I want to tell you now, because of the rotation of the earth on itself, days and nights are caused. This rotation takes place on the of the earth on its axis, and the axis is little tilted मतलब थोड़ा झुका हुआ है, टेढ़ा है. तो जब वो टेढ़ा रख के अपने आप को घूमता है तो कभी कभी वो सन के नज़दीक हो जाता है और कभी कभी दूर. So when it comes closer to the sun, when it is inclined towards the sun, the days are longer, and when the inclination is away from the sun, the days are shorter. So here, children, I will end my lesson here. The notes and everything, the observation, the tables and everything I'll be writing in the workbook, children. So at that time you'll understand much better. So the seasons are caused due to the, what we say, revolution of the earth around the sun, and the days are, and the nights are caused due to the rotation of the earth itself. So when the earth rotates on its own, खुद के ऊपर ही गोल गोल जब वो घूमता है, that is called as what, rotation. और वो सीधा नहीं घूमता है, वो थोड़ा अपने आप को टेढ़ा रख के घूमता है. That is why the days are sometimes longer and the days are sometimes shorter. The nights are longer, nights are shorter. It depends upon the inclination of the earth's axis towards the sun. And also it takes a full circle around the sun, children. That is called as what, revolution. And because of that, the different seasons are caused. So I hope you have understood this lesson. The notes and everything, the workbook matter, everything I'll be sending on the WhatsApp. So okay, children, bye. Thank you. If any doubts are there, you can ask on the WhatsApp group, children. So okay, thanks. We'll see in the next class now, children.